So once again, very warm welcome to you, Craig. Uh, we have a very long association with James Cook University. I remember many years back meeting your chancellor at Singapore, and then visiting your university also. Right? We have been good friends, and we want to now explore that how we can further strengthen our partnership. We have been joined by our colleagues. Dr. Gore, you can come here. Uh, Ms. Komal was in touch with us, and so was with Welcome Shruti, and who came here and was able to coordinate many things. We were privileged to have your colleagues a few days back, and we had very constructive discussions with them. Amity is a vision of our founder, Dr. Chauhan, who, after spending more than 3 decades in Europe, came back to India with one vision that we need to create education group, which is a global group. So today, you will find that we are amongst the top few education groups of the world with 16 overseas campuses. We have got a university status in London, Singapore, New York, and in Singapore, we enjoy a very good equation with your campuses. We have acquired St. John's University in New York, which is a 172 acres campus. We have got a university status in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, in Sharjah, in Mauritius, in South Africa, Kenya, in Amsterdam, in San Francisco, and our new university is in Uzbekistan in Tashkent. In India, we have got presence in 11 states as our universities, and 12th one is coming up in Hyderabad. We have got a new university in Bangalore. But the university where you are sitting, it's a flagship university. It's in Noida, from where we started our operations. We have got a university in Gurugram, from where you are coming in, from Neem Rana. When you are coming in, you will find that near to the airport, there is a place called Manesar Gurgaon, where we have got another campus. We have got a university in Greater Noida, Lucknow, Jaipur, in Mumbai, Gwalior, Kolkata, Raipur, Ranchi, Patna, Mohali, and of course, our full-fledged university now in Bangalore. We have got 20 schools and schools and preschools, and these are very prestigious schools. In India, we have got a board called CBSE, which has largest number of students. And from the last 4 years, class 12 toppers have been from the CBSE schools. 2,000 acres of campuses, 20 million square feet of buildings, 400 programs covering 60 disciplines. All these are the greenfield projects. 2,000, more than 2,000 patents our faculty has filed. 4,000 case studies developed by our faculty in the last few years, which are being subscribed by all the leading business schools, including your school. 400 research projects funded by the government, alumni across the world. And not only that, we have been able to file the patents, 215 patents have been granted to us. This is what our entire metrics look like. Our MEON schools, which are pre-nursery schools, again, one of the very premium schools, K-12 schools, undergrad programs, postgrad programs, PhD programs. We run our very prestigious doctorate programs, and one of the largest research scholars are in this university. Postdoctoral programs, we are the best in the country in the distance and online education. Corporate training, we are the largest partner of Government of India to impart corporate training to all public sectors. And these are the recognitions we have been able to receive. Almost all the recognitions which any university in India can dream of, we have been able to get, including the accreditation from the Government of India, from the Department of Science and Technology, which means that we can import any equipment without paying any duty, and we can export our services without paying any duty. We have also been accredited by ASIC and by WASC. QAE, as you know, is the body which gives you accreditation if you want to equate your degrees to the UK degrees. We are the only one in India which has been able to get it. And again, the only one in India which has been able to get the accreditation from WASC, which means that we can map our degrees with the American curriculum also. In terms of ranking, we are young, but we are still amongst the top 3% universities of the world. And in terms of employability and in terms of internationalization, you will find that there is no university in India which is even closer to MIT. This is as per the latest US ranking. Our score was 21.8. And the next best university, which is a central university, Jamia Millia, which is otherwise amongst the top 5 in the country, their score was 4.4. So not even closer to the scores which MIT has been able to get. In international research work also, we are amongst the top 3. And this is the ranking, which shows that we have been able to produce the most employable graduates from India. So amongst the top 6 brands of the country, 5 are government brands, and they're very prestigious one in India, which includes IIT Delhi, IISc Bangalore, IIT Mumbai, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur, and the only private group which has got this recognition is MIT University. Our MBA programs are amongst the 0.3% of the programs which any university in the world is offering. We are amongst the top 37 in the world. This slide will give you an overview of the various institutions which we have and the kind of ranking we have. For example, our International Business School is the best in Asia. Our law school is amongst the top 3. Our School of Communication, again, the best in country. Our School of Biotechnology, again, the best in country. Our engineering school is the best private engineering institution of the country. We are best in AI. So you will just give you an idea that as per the rankings, which are given by the very prestigious ranking organizations, how we are running the institutions. This is our campus in Dubai. This is a photograph of our Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan. He was on the front page of the Forbes. He himself is a product of London School of Economics and University College London. Are all universities, they are been certified as the US Green Building Council as platinum certified buildings. This is a photograph of our campus where you are sitting. It's a 85 acres campus. We very recently acquired from a Dell another building. So when we will give you a round, you will be able to go to the other side. You will see that what we have been able to create. The total area is 4.1 million square feet of buildings. This is a Greater Noida campus from here almost 15 kilometers, where we are developing skill development center. And I know that you are very much interested in the skill development also. So this is a 21 acres campus, which we have been able to create here. This is a Lucknow campus. We call it as a White House of MIT. It's a 40 acres campus. This is a Jaipur campus. You are coming from Neemrana, but if you go further, there's a 150 acres campus, which we have been able to develop. It is, again, one of the premier universities in Rajasthan, which happens to be a very important state in India. This is a Gurgaon campus, which is near to the airport. It's, again, 110 acres campus. This is our Mumbai campus, which is 30 acres. It's a Gwalior campus, 100 acres. This is our Kolkata campus, Raipur campus, Jharkhand campus, Patna campus. This is our Mohali campus. This is our new campus in Bangalore, 60 acres, where your colleagues is living. And these are our international campuses. This is a building which we acquired from Chicago Business School in Singapore. And from November of this year, 1st November, we will be having another campus in Singapore, which is a standalone building at the Orchard Road. Yeah. We happen to collaborate with your university in Singapore, where I met your chancellor, but we do a lot of work together, especially in the area of common and joint research. MIT Mauritius, MIT New York, MIT Nairobi, MIT Tashkent, where after establishing campuses in India and also establishing our universities worldwide, we thought why not to help and support the governments of the various countries. So in Uzbekistan, on the invitation of the president and prime minister who happened to be in India, we went and the government provided us the infrastructure. And we created a world-class IT university, first ICT university in Uzbekistan. Right. Similarly, in Netherlands, we created a first school where the government has provided us the infrastructure, and then we have created a word school there. This is our the university in MIT. If you go to London, visit us. We are next to the British Museum at Bedford Square. This is our Dubai campus. These are our schools in Amsterdam, in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, in Sharjah, in Singapore, in South Africa. We are the first education group of the world which has been able to bring one of the most premium brands of the world called Hero to New York and to Bangalore. So from this year, these are the two schools which are fully operational. So Hero is in India, in Bangalore, and in New York. Now, what we have done in the Australia so far, Australia has been very close to India traditionally. And this is something on which I think that MIT feels so proud that in the last few years, we have been able to create meaningful presence in Australia. Highest number of Indian students have gone from MIT to Australia. Any university which has been able to send, I was been given to understand that we have sent more than 600 students on study abroad programs and on the various articulation programs. And with the NEP, I think that there are a number of opportunities which we like to explore further, especially with you. Highest number of students from Australia have come to India. And I think that when your colleagues were here last week, this is what we proposed, that under the new Colombo plan, we will like that Australian students can come to India and can have a benefit of the new immersion program. Today, late in the afternoon, I'm speaking in the British Council, uh, where we are talking about that we are, by the way, the largest partner of British Council in India, where we are also, like in Australia, we are welcoming your students in the new Colombo plan. Under the Ukiri and Turing scheme, we have been able to welcome the largest number of students from UK. But we are, through Ministry of External Affairs, welcoming 400 students next month to India, which want to understand that how Indian ecosystem works. And if they want to start up their own companies, or if they want to invest in India, or if they want to do a part of the program in India, then how we can help them. And it's a very extensive program. 15 days students come here. We offer them liberal scholarships. Besides giving them academic inputs, we also give them training in the industry. So we take them to various parts of India. We also take them to Jaipur. We take them to Agra. We give them overview of how Indian music looks like, Indian theater looks like, and then more importantly, that if they have to do business or want to create companies or want to outsource, then how they can work in India, along with the legal framework and the finance the framework and the venture funds. So it's a very extensive program. We would like to welcome your students also. MIT has got a number of research linkages with Australian universities, including yours. We have been able to welcome your delegation in our various conferences, including InBush, which we organize every year. Your colleague knows about it. Ambassador of Australia to India has participated more than 3 times. So I remember having very close relationship with Excellency Miss Sandhu when she was here, and she invited even us to run a marathon with her, which we couldn't. Right, we can't match her energy level. But we keep on having the regular interaction with your education counselor. They are very good friends. Almost fortnightly we meet. I think that IAD is meeting them next week also. On their invitation, we will be in the Australian High Commission. President and VCs of Australian universities have come to our universities. We have got Scopus Index journal and research projects with quite a few Australian universities. We invite them. And I think that in our H index, 12 to 11% contribution is of Australian universities with whom we are working very passionately. Now, with the new education policies, these are a few things which we like to do with your university in Australia, offering joint twinning and dual degrees. Earlier, these were not allowed in India, but now with the new education policy, we can offer joint programs, we can offer twinning programs, and we can offer dual degree programs. And that is what we are concentrating at. We have got two very distinguished departments here. One is Kanishk is here, along with Preeti, he's sitting there. Another is Mr. Varun Verma. Both the departments are trying to create an ecosystem where how we can offer joint programs, how we can offer twinning programs, how we can offer dual degree programs. And this is one area about which we spoke to your colleagues also. Then bringing Australian universities to India to have joint campuses with MIT. So I think this is one point on which we have been deliberating. When the Australian education minister was here, I had a very good discussions with him. We know that two Australian universities, they have been able to create their ecosystem in Gujarat, but then they asked us about our fair opinion, so which has come true. So at that point of time, I said that this is very good step, but it may not be able to attract large number of students because of the limited space and the limited programs. I think they're running only one MS program. India is a vast country. So to be successful, you need to give the campus feeling to the students. And that is the reason that MIT, wherever we have gone, we have been able to create an ecosystem. So while you were coming in, you must have seen hundreds of our students playing in the sports. We feel that work-life balance is very important. Happiness is very important. Along with academics, students, they must have all-round personality. So through our labs, through our incubator, through our playground, through various initiatives we take, we want to give them a feeling that they should have friends for life. They should be happy. They should be contented. They should respect people. And then they should be able to make themselves globally competitive. And that's the reason that we have invited some of the leading universities of the world from America, from New Zealand. We're working very closely with the University of Auckland, from UK, and now with you, that why not to explore that we offer our programs jointly in the dedicated space, right? So we know that you are very relevant in Singapore. You have created your own campus, and Dr. Inderjeet Singh, who was very instrumental in Singapore to strengthen your operation. He's also on our advisory board. So we know that what kind of investments go there. So, but here, if you are coming with MIT, you don't have to put that kind of investments. We can give dedicated space to you in one of our universities. And similarly, on reciprocal basis, we can see that how we can have joint operations in Australia. So this is one proposal which we wanted to discuss further. And our intention is not about 4, 5, 8, 10 students, but to create a strategic plan which can attract large number of students from India to do a part of the program in India and then go there. Like, for example, Harrow. If we have been able to bring to India, the intention was that there are hundreds and thousands of youngsters who want to go to UK to have a quality education, but they have not been able to do that. So why not to bring Harrow to India? And believe me, that the kind of facilities we have been able to develop, everyone is talking about it. So within no time, I think we have just started up. Within 1 month, the Bangalore is talking about that what kind of presence MIT has now in Bangalore. So similarly, we want that world-class infrastructure we should be able to create, and that is what both the departments are working day and night. Offering meaningful internships, exposure to Australia students through India immersion program and our various programs. Only last evening, we have signed another agreement with the American Chamber of Commerce, where we will be welcoming American students to do their internships in India. I think the world has to understand India. It is developing, and it is developing very fast. We are today amongst the 5 top economies of the world. As per the World Bank estimates, we will be amongst the top 3 by 2030, right? Which means that the world needs to be integrated at how our economies look like. So with the leading business schools and engineering institutions of US, we will be providing 1.5 month extensive internship experience to the students who would like to understand India. And then we are extending it to other schools, to law schools, to biotechnology. But right now, 2 schools, last evening, we decided that from America, they will be coming here. Similarly, our students are going there. This year, John Hopkins, which is amongst the top 6, our engineering and the business school students, they are doing the similar exposure with that university. Building research, training, consulting partnerships with and short duration programs, especially skill programs with the Australian universities. So I think that what we gained and learned from Australian universities are that they are not only providing academic inputs, but they are creating an ecosystem through which the students can learn the basic skills which are required. So I think this is another area which we like to explore. And then building a consortium of Australian and Indian universities where we can accept credits, right? So it's not only about me and you or your university or our university. It is consortium that where 5, 6 of your universities, our universities, they can come together, and then we can send students to the other university. With your universities, we are looking at the articulation, which are already there, but then we have to re-sign it. Business management, engineering, data science, and environmental science. In the last 3 years, what we have done is that we have created a center of multidisciplinary research through which we are offering many courses which are of interdisciplinary nature. For example, we are very, very strong in artificial intelligence. But artificial intelligence is not only confined to the engineering school. We started artificial intelligence rather first in the business school. So 7 years back, we got a program which is a bachelor's in artificial intelligence. Right. Similarly, machine learning, data science, big data analytics. These are the programs which are also running in business school, which are also running in engineering school. And then we are integrating it with the other institutions. For example, in a law school, we are very, very strong in cybersecurity. And there is a component of artificial intelligence and data science, that how we can use this as a tool in the law school. Similarly, we like to explore our PhD and the research initiatives, dual degree programs, explore study abroad programs. And another program which we have very successfully been doing in the world is a 3-continent program, where the students, they start their program in India or in Dubai or anywhere where we have got campuses. And then they go do second part in London, third part in America, fourth part in Toronto. But we want to explore that how we can now do fifth part of these programs in Australia. So, and we have got sizable number of students in this program. So we don't have to actually ask them or hunt for the students. We can simply transfer these students and they can come to your university. Organizing joint conferences and seminars. February 23rd, we are organizing one of our biggest research conferences called InBush, where Australia is one of the focus countries. So this is another conference where we want that we can have a dedicated support and both the universities can do it together. Offering meaningful exposure to Australian students through India Immersion Program. And this is what we have done in the past. Highest number of students under the USA, New Colombo, Erasmus Plus, UKRE, being the partner of British Council, largest partner. Even today in the evening, we are there. These are the students from UK who came last month under the India Immersion Program. And this is what we do under the Nobel Laureate series. We invite some of the leading Nobel laureates who spend some time at the campus and can become an inspiration to our students. This I don't have to tell you. This is Harinder Sidhu, a very good friend who has come to our campus number of times. And I think that we took number of initiatives with the Australian universities under her guidance. And whatever I think that we have achieved in the last 6, 7 years, quite a lot of contribution was from the Australian High Commission. Another friend, Matthew Johnston. Yeah, again, the Minister Counselor of Education and Research. Before that, also your education counselor was a good friend, Shazia, who earlier used to work with the counselor, and I know that she's now with ANU. Was again a good friend who was coming to our department almost on weekly basis. We do ambassador lecture series where some of the stalwarts of the industry have come. For example, American ambassador, when he came for the first day, he chose one university only to speak at. It was MIT. Similarly, UK High Commissioner, also the High Commissioner of Australia, they are frequent visitors. This is another very strong area, which is e-learning, Pan-African e-network project, which we launched, which is now the success story and a case study, which was, we were invited at Stanford to give a case study that how we were able to create this ecosystem. This was in Africa. When Dr. Kalam became the president of India, the first delegation which he took was the delegation of academicians And we went to Addis Ababa, were given a chance to travel with him. And when he came, all the African countries were there, the head of states were there. And the president of India, a very visionary scientist, he said that I will like to give Africa something which Africa is going to remember for centuries. So people said that thought that he's going to now announce billions of dollars. And his next sentence was, but not a dollar to give. And people thought what he's going to give. So he said, I'll give you knowledge, right? I'll give you science, I'll give you technology. And people said, what he's talking? He at that time advocated virtual education. So no one understood what virtual education was. But this was a decade back when he said that Africa, we will be able to do virtual education. He invited at that time European Union chair who was present there, that you can collaborate with India and we will be able to do that. At the end of the day, I think that the European Union said that we will not be able to implement it. Because Africa was not ready, IT was still a challenge, internet was a major issue. But then it became a reality. In MIT University became the partner of Government of India, and then we implemented this project. Today, 80,000 students are taking free benefit from us. And Africa is one of the strong places. All the African countries, their students, they have been studying with us through virtual mode. We got a world-class incubator. This is what we do in skills and vocational training space. And these are the degrees across various disciplines in biotechnology, in nanotechnology, nuclear science and technology. So you will find that 400 disciplines and degrees we have been able to offer. And these are the research hubs which we have been able to create, including very strong presence in Australia with most of the good universities. It has resulted in excellent career enhancements and placements and linkages with the various companies. So there are more than the 500 brands which we work, including our consulting and training with almost all the public sectors of India. Dr. Chauhan, who's our founder, he believes that university has no meaning if it has not got a human heart. So whatever we do, we give back to the community. We educate almost 3,000 children every year, free of cost, right from nursery to their PhD level. And we have adopted more than 200 villages to whom we provide all facilities. This is the vision of MIT, to have 35 universities. Today we have got 12 and 100 campuses across country and 50 overseas campuses and universities worldwide. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for the brief outlay and laying down the perfect framework for a strong partnership. Now, may I request Mr. David to please share your thoughts with the audience, please.
Professor Singh, thank you so much. That presentation was well, it was inspiring. It really was inspiring. First of all, my apologies for our lateness today. We were unfortunately detained in traffic. We tried everything that we could to get here faster, but unfortunately, every time we tried some other way, it actually we ran into even more traffic. So, as I say, apologies that we were late arriving. I'm absolutely thrilled and delighted that to be able to come to the campus here today to meet with you all and to sign again the memorandum of understanding between our two institutions. JCU is privileged to have Amity as a partner. I was following your presentation very, very carefully, and I was very interested in some of your remarks around the renewed partnership and interest between our two countries and our two governments. It has been very evident from the Australian government that partnering with India and working more closely with the people of India is a priority. And I certainly support everything that the Australian government and Minister Clare has spoken about. Minister Clare was actually due to come to India in September, but for reasons unknown, he was unable to do that. So hopefully he'll be able to come back again shortly. So far as JCU is concerned, we are a relatively small university compared to Amity. So we're around about 25,000 students. We have 4 main campuses in Cairns, Townsville, Brisbane, and of course Singapore. We have around about 20% of our total students are international students and represented by 114 different countries from across the world. Partnerships are the future. Well, partnerships are the now, but they also are the future. And therefore, being able to stand here today with you and to talk about how JCU will be wanting to partner with Amity. As I say, it's a privilege, and it's certainly something that we're excited and enthusiastic about doing. I was very interested in your comment about potentially JCU coming on campus and looking at doing joint programs. That is something that is of interest to JCU, as well as the other ideas that you put on the screen in relation to study abroad, exchange, articulation, dual programs, joint programs, etc. So we're very excited. We think that this partnership is something that we want to invest more time and more energy into. We'd like to explore all of the possibilities of collaboration that were outlined in the presentation today. So the idea of us working together on joint research, on New Colombo Plan, study abroad, potentially joint research institutes, PhD, dual programs around PhD. All of those are things and possibilities for us to be talking as we move forward into the future. So unfortunately, I don't have a presentation like you have. So I would just like to conclude by saying that we are absolutely thrilled that we're going to be partnering with Amity. And may this be the first in many meetings and conversations that we have about how we explore the possibilities that have been outlined today. So thank you once again for your time. Apologies again for running late, but we are delighted to be here and really look forward to what the future is going to be able to bring to both of our institutions. Thank you so much for your time again. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. David. We are also joined by some of the very esteemed colleagues from Amity. And before we request all of you to share your thoughts, we also have someone new from JCU. Ms. Komal is there. So maybe we can start with you with a brief thoughts bio, and then by the distinguished guests from Amity. So you can be there. We can you just pass on? Yeah. As this is actually also going online, so they will be able to hear. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Komal. I'm very happy to be here today. Once again, very, very sorry about the wait. Unfortunately, reasons and situations beyond our control. It's my first time at Amity, and I was quite impressed coming in, looking at the campus. I'm also more impressed now having looked at a presentation. I understand your institution a bit better, and Shruti and I, who are actually based in India, will be happy to come and share a presentation with you sometime in the near future.
Thank you.
Well, I've come here before. My name is Shruti, and I'm based in Bangalore. I've visited Amity University just about 2 weeks back, and it's really nice coming back again. Yeah.
After you give your introduction and area where we like to collaborate.
Yeah.
We are signing an MOU maybe where we can give you the list of the programs where the art colleagues are.
So, Namaskar and personal welcome to all the international delegates. I'm Rekha Agrawal, heading MIT Institute of Information Technology. Basically, we run a Master of Computer Applications and Bachelor of Computer Applications as one of the major courses in our institute. We are the second largest in the ENT domain, which is Engineering and Technology domain. And we are the first one to implement NEP at MIT University, which is a government new initiative, new education policy, which is a multidisciplinary education approach. And under that NEP policy, we can have some collaboration with, and we would like to have, sir. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Rear Admiral Alok Bhatnagar. I am the Deputy Director General for International Affairs. Look very closely with Dr. Singh, who I'm sure has given you a very lucid presentation on Amity. And we are looking forward to having a mutually beneficial partnership. I see that you have over 100 countries represented on campus at your university. And so you realize the importance of international exposure that is important for students in today's day and age. Therefore, I would also request you to take the opportunity to avail the facilities that we have for your students to visit us in some programs like we do India Immersion Program, which is a short duration program, or longer duration programs as may emerge out of the MOU translating into an articulation agreement. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey. I'm Director of MIT School of Engineering Technology. And on behalf of all, we once again welcome you to MIT University. In our institution, we are running 8 departments in various programs in 8 departments. The programs like the computer science engineering, artificial intelligence, machine learning, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical electronics engineering, and electronics and communication engineering, mechanical engineering, all core branches and the circuit branches we are running here. Along with the regular teaching learning, we always motivate our students for their involved in research and innovations. And the data shown to you for regarding the patents, that out of that around 400 patents is being filed by our institution only. And apart from that, we offer them to various internships, also internships and the placement facilities to our students. And we are looking forward to have a very fruitful collaboration with the university. Thank you very much.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to you. Basically, I'm Dr. Aditya Toma. I'm the director for MIT Law School. MIT Law School, as per the strength, goes that the biggest law school of India and the Asia. We are having more than 5,000 students in this campus, and across the India, as Dr. Singh told about, that we are having 12 universities and we are having 13 law schools, including the only law school which is affiliated with the Bar Council of India as MIT Law School Dubai. So in India, the regulatory body is Bar Council of India, and MIT Law School Dubai is the only law school which is situated outside the boundaries of India. So nowadays, hundreds of students are going to do their masters. Earlier, they were going towards the UK and US, and nowadays the flow of the students is towards the Australia and Canada. So we are running in our institution 5-year integrated programs and the 3-year LLB program, 1-year LLM program with the different 13 specializations and the PhD programs. So on different parts of education, curriculum, research, we can collaborate. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good morning. This is Goodwill Coker, and I'm Deputy Director in Amity Science Technology Innovation Foundation. Is it working? Okay. So we are actually representing Amity Science Technology Innovation Foundation, as I told you, and this foundation takes care of all the research activities of Amity Universe. So we are just representing research group out here. Thank you.
We are from the same department. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Varun, and I take care of international partnerships and alliances for study abroad program. And I think we all are sitting here with the same objective, that is to facilitate the student to live his great Australian dream. And specifically, when we talk about a study abroad, where we talk about 1+2 or 2+2, we never say you're going for 1+2. We say you're going 1+ for your life to Australia, because after 2 years you'll be working there. You're getting that international degree. So look forward. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll just respond. So this is my first trip back to India for a little while, and you made the comment about how India is growing and is the 5th largest economy in the world. It's only been a few years since I was last here, but the last 2 weeks since I have been here, I have been overwhelmed actually by how much India has grown in that relatively short amount of time. And my team here have been very kind and also organized for me to visit some of the national parks in and around India. And they are absolutely magnificent places to visit. I would say that when you say that for many Indian students, it's wonderful for them to have an Australian experience, I think that's true, and clearly the government's allowances around post-study work rights and so forth is a major driver for that. But I would equally say that there is an opportunity and I think a responsibility on our part to actively promote India as a destination for our students, for our researchers. I think that India, as I say, Australia and India are growing closer together politically and as people, and as our university, I think that opportunities like this to partner with a wonderful institution like Amity is not just an opportunity, but I also think it's a privilege. And I really look forward to being able to explore all of the possibilities that have been outlined today. So again, thank you so much. It's wonderful to meet all of you and to listen to your aspirations. And I feel confident that that JCU will be able to work closely with you to try and turn these ideas into reality. So thank you once again.
Thank you. I think, Mr. Craig, you have very rightly pointed out that there is a lot of synergy, a lot of areas we can work together, and we have been discussing it. My request to your colleagues, which we said earlier, and to you would be that if we can create a small strategic group, which can on monthly basis look at that what is the performance besides student numbers. I think area of research where we can work together. India is not only developing very fast, but we have seen that a lot of Australian companies. So before coming here, I was just checking 18% of the software development of Australia. It is happening in Bangalore, Hyderabad, and from Noida. So I think that is another area which we like to explore, that if your students, they want to come here or they want to have exposure, that how they can work with the Indian companies, especially in the area of IT and in the artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, we'll be very happy to support it. Similarly, I think employability is something where we will like to concentrate at, where the other universities are only looking at offering degrees. MIT is a bit different. So we are amongst the top 6 most employable universities of India. And we are trying that how we can bring the both Australia and India together
in creating wonderful careers. So entrepreneurship, creating joint companies, are also giving opportunity to both Australian students and Indian students to have internship experience. For example, I know that in Australia, students they do internship in November and December, which is a part of every program, and we will be very happy to sponsor and to help your university. If the students want to come to India, we can introduce them with our channel partners, and that will strengthen. But extremely happy that we are signing an MOU today, and then to review it, that what else can be done. But thank you very much for your stay and visit here. I know that it was not an easy journey for you. You must have started very early in the morning, and when you travel, I know the kind of energy you require, especially when you are stuck in the traffic. Uh, but I'm sure that next time when you will come, and you will come through new flyovers, and it will be a smooth ride. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Singh and Mr. David. So with your permission, we can proceed with signing of the MOU. Ms. Preeti, may please.
That's why I haven't wanted to be this way is to die. You know, is to put some people on actually get them to look at those things. Yeah. But who did you have to? Sorry. Who did the best with it? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much, and a big round of applause for everyone. We'll proceed with the felicitation. The moment is.
Two days, and then I go back to Singapore. So my role includes Australia and Singapore. I in Delhi for 4 days. Yeah, yeah. If you have some time, we can have nice very complicated. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Can we request for a group photograph, please? Yes.
All of you can call.
No, it's in Mount Island. Yeah, this can have a campus in here.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that's right. Because I know the people in Queens, and when I saw that, I thought, oh, okay. Okay.
We have it one their flagship campus. Starting location.
Okay.
This was neighbor academy.
Okay, right, okay. Yeah, I mean, the breadth of, the group around the world is phenomenal. Yes, it's amazing. It's inspiring. And we look forward to being, the Australian partner. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get like a. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, so unfortunately, some like changed in the last minute, so it meant that I had to come around. Oh, no, fine. No, fine. We've got yeah. But it is like it's I've been
Which side you're going now?
But 12:30 to have other several. Okay. Yeah, because it's the meeting. Yeah, yeah.
I think